course, we got to enjoy these warm nights while they last because we are expecting some changes in the forecast. We're taking you outside to the coast where we're looking at nothing but clear conditions out there. No fog in the forecast and actually a pretty mild and warm forecast. We've got a couple beach days ahead. Got to enjoy that while it lasts because, again, things will start to change. The official start to fall on the way this weekend. A little breezy along the south coast for Santa Barbara, an advisory there. But other than that, here at home, we're looking at pretty calm conditions. But wind-wise, you'll see things picking up just a little bit in the high desert along the coast, just a little bit of a breeze, but we're still expecting those offshore conditions. That's going to keep things clear and warm, 70s and 80s outside right now with a few upper 60s sprinkled in there as well. We're going to have your extended forecast coming up in just a little bit, so don't go away. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
Almost looked animated when you look at it.
But yeah. And usually, you know, within a fire, we actually get those little sort of devils, not exactly what we saw there, but when we do have wildfires, that's what it's like.
Would it spin in the opposite direction down there as opposed to
yes,
up here?
It would.
Really?
It's a very different phenomenon, though. We don't see things like that here very often.
Is that what they, you know, when they say a fire creates its own wind? Is that it?
Yeah, it does, but not to that extent. Okay. I mean, that really was a completely different phenomenon. Yeah. But it's very similar. When we do have wildfires here, they do create their own weather, and you see, you know, a little bit of that. So similar, in the same family. How about that? All right. Well, we're going to take you outside this evening. As we do, well, it's 70s out there. So personally, I would say the best thing about a warm day is always a warm night. 73 in Downey right now, 78 in Valencia, 81 in Riverside, Laguna Beach at 72 degrees. High pressure is building into Southern California, and as a result, we're still dealing with above average temperatures. Low pressure is on the way as we head to fall, and with that, there is a cooler weekend in store. So we're going to have more on that cool down coming up in just a little bit. Earlier today, we made it to 83, which technically is average, and record numbers are 104, so we didn't get anywhere too close to that. And we're getting a little warmer, but we're not getting close to triple digits, at least not for the basin. For our inland spots, it'll be a different story. 60s, 70s, and by the afternoon, we are up to the 80s, 87 degrees. That's going to be for downtown tomorrow. Santa Monica, 77, a nice beach day for us. Anaheim, we're getting up to 95. Palmdale, 98, and Woodland Hills, 99. Riverside actually making it to the triple digits as we head to tomorrow afternoon, 101 degrees. So there's a very big ridge of high pressure just building over Southern California, and as a result, again, it is warming up. But the key words there, the two key words, for now, because we are expecting a bit of a cool down on the way. And with that, let's get a look at your extended forecast, your 5-day forecast right here for the basin in Orange County, showing you upper 80s. And then by the first day of fall, appropriately, temperatures are going to start to slide a little bit, taking a dip and getting a little cooler on Sunday, cooling down even more so as we head into your Monday. As we get a look at the coast, you're going to see a similar pattern, very warm over the next couple of days and just a touch cooler as we head toward fall and the rest of your weekend, spanning into the first part of next week. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right, Ev.
And we're getting a look outside. A gorgeous night out there, and we're expecting more warming, but a cool down on the way as well. We'll have your full forecast coming right up. Absolutely. Well, it depends what you consider nice, but I'm saying absolutely because it should be. We're getting the cooler weather along with the warmer weather, so a little something for everybody as we get a look outside tonight. Look from our Sierra camera. We're looking at mostly clear conditions and very mild to warm conditions out there as well, 75 degrees, and that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. As we get a look at radar tonight, you're going to see, well, pretty clear conditions. There is a wind advisory sitting over the south coast right there in Santa Barbara, but other than that, we're looking at pretty calm conditions, just a little bit of a breeze in the high desert and a little bit of a sea breeze, but other than that, we are looking at pretty calm and, yes, mild conditions as well. Temperatures right now to the 60s, 70s, and 80s. 82 in Palmdale, Downey at 73, Laguna Beach at 72, and Riverside currently at 80 degrees. So still a very warm night out there. We saw a very warm day earlier today. High pressure will continue to take hold of the forecast, and with that, we're keeping temperatures above average, but there is a cool down on the way. As low pressure approaches, we are expecting a cooler weekend and a cooler forecast as we head into fall. Actually, this Saturday will officially be the start of fall. So we're going to continue to remind you of that. You'll see earlier today, though, we made it to 83, so we were right at average. We're expecting to be a little warmer, actually, as we head into the next 24 hours, 60s, 70s, and about 87 degrees. That's going to be for downtown tomorrow afternoon under plenty of sunshine. Santa Monica, 77, Palmdale, 98, Riverside, 101, and Woodland Hills getting up to about 99. So flirting with the triple digits as we head into tomorrow afternoon. We did see triple digit temperatures today in spots spots in the IE and into some of our valley locations, and that's still going to continue to be the case as high pressure continues to hold strong over Southern California. You'll see that ridge building overhead, so we're staying very warm for now. Those two words being the key words because, of course, we are expecting that cool down. Futurecast in the meantime showing us clear conditions into the overnight and morning hours, keeping things nice and clear even at the coast by the morning and late afternoon hours as well. With that, it'll be a little warmer tomorrow. Tomorrow probably being the warmest day of the week, and maybe even Friday being a little warmer in some spots like the basin. We're going to show you those inland spots coast in just a minute, but you'll see by Saturday, the first day of fall, we're cooling it down into Sunday and cooling it down even more so as we head into Monday and the first part of next week. For the coast, 70s, upper 70s, eventually turning to mid 70s, eventually turning to low 70s. And do want to show you one more 5-day forecast for the valleys in the Inland Empire. Triple digits, eventually turning to low 90s, flirting with the 90s in some spots, but we could reach 100 plus. Back to you. Well, it shouldn't delay it coming in on Friday. Actually, Friday morning, we're looking at clear conditions, so shouldn't really have any cloud cover obstructing, well, the flight path there. And we're also looking at pretty warm conditions. Not that that's going to make a big difference, but just for us, if we are observing outside, it will be a pretty nice warm morning for us. As we get a look outside right now, looks like we are getting a look at our Sierra cam, and as we do, it's clear and it's mild out there. 74 degrees, and that's right here at the broadcast center in Studio City. Mostly clear conditions out there. A little bit of a breeze, actually looking at a wind advisory for the south coast of the Santa Barbara County Mountains and the coast right there. But other than that, again, just a little bit of a breeze in the high desert, and along the coast, just a little bit of a sea breeze. Nothing major, very mild this evening and pretty calm as well. 73 in Downey, 80 in Riverside. As we head over to Palmdale, we're at 82, Malibu at 67, and PV at 69 degrees this evening. High pressure is making its way into Southern California, and yes, as a result, as you guessed it, temperatures are warm. It's going to be nice and sunny. There is low pressure on the way, so what does that mean for us? Temperatures actually going a little lower. A little cooler by the time we hit the weekend, and that timing is just right because, well, Saturday is the first day of fall. Technically. So 83 degrees, that was the forecast high earlier today in downtown. Average is 83, so we were right at average tomorrow. We're going to be a few degrees above that. 60s, 70s, and by the afternoon, we are up to about 87 degrees. That's going to be for the basin. Santa Monica 77, Palmdale 98, Riverside 101, and Woodland Hills 99, flirting with the triple digits. So a lot of our inland spots getting close to the century mark, the high desert as well, and then the basin getting the upper 80s generally, and the coast upper 70s. Tomorrow and Friday being the warmest days of the week. But yes, we are bracing for that cool down as we head toward the weekend, and we're going to have that weekend forecast. That's all coming up in just a little bit, so don't go away. Lena and Sylvia, back to you.
All right.
It's amazing we're even talking about that. We're even talking about that right now because we've just been complaining about the heat. I was looking at a coat the other day and I couldn't even bear to try it on at the store. It's not really that time, but we're getting closer. Fall is around the corner on Saturday, and things are going to change just a little bit. As we get a look outside right now from our Mount Wilson camera, we are overlooking downtown in the basin right there. Clear and very warm out there. 73 degrees, that's right here at the broadcast center in Studio City. 70s in downtown right now, and you're going to see 70s out there with a few 80s and even some 60s in the forecast along the coast as we speak. Let's move ahead to those temperatures, and you're going to see 79 in Valencia, 72 in Downey, 81 in Palmdale, and as we head to Malibu, we're at 67, Laguna Beach at 68. Earlier today, we made it to 83 in downtown, so we were right at average, and tomorrow it's going to be just a few degrees warmer than that. Pretty much everybody warming up tomorrow and Friday being the warmest days of the week before we head into another cool down. Santa Monica 77, Palmdale 98, Riverside 101, and Woodland Hills getting up to about 99 degrees, flirting with the triple digits as we head into tomorrow afternoon. High pressure is building into Southern California. You're going to see that well-defined ridge sitting overhead, and with that, we're going to see very clear conditions, warm, sunny. That's going to continue for the next couple of days, and it is staying warm. And again, we said couple of days. It's all for now because as we head into fall on Saturday, appropriately, timing-wise, perfect, we're going to be a little cooler. Even cooler as we head into your Sunday as low pressure approaches Southern California. And then as we head into your Monday, it's going to continue to cool down just a bit. We're going from the triple digits and upper 90s to the low 90s by next week. That's for the valleys in the Inland Empire. And for the basin in Orange County, upper 80s turning to low 80s, getting to about 80 by your Sunday and getting in the upper 70s by the time we head into your Monday. Looks like we have time to take you to the coast, and as we do, upper 70s turning to low 70s by next week. For the first day of fall, though, we're still looking at a bit of cloud cover, but a pretty warm forecast. Sunday will really feel the difference, and Monday we're going to continue to see temperatures slide at least by a degree or two. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. All right, and temperatures starting to heat up all over again. We're going to have that warm forecast coming right up.
Well, so far it hasn't been too bad of a fire season, but we have at least another very hot day headed our way.
We do.
Right?
We've got a couple more headed our way before we cool down, and it's pretty timely because, well, the first day of fall is on Saturday, so it's kind of nice. We're kind of getting the best of both worlds. We're seeing the warm forecast, and we're seeing the cooler forecast as well. So as we head into the next 24 hours, temperatures are going to warm up even more so, tomorrow and Friday being the warmest days of the week. So hopefully you're okay with a couple more degrees added onto your forecast. So we're going to show you exactly. Right here, you're going to see pretty clear conditions out there. We do have a wind advisory we're dealing with as well. Other than that, we're pretty free and clear of any of that wind. That wind advisory actually for the south coast in the Santa Barbara County mountains. Wind-wise here at home, things are pretty calm, a little windier in the high desert, and just a little breeze at the coast. But other than that, nothing to worry about. Temperature-wise, 60s at the coast, 70s in the basin, 80s in the high desert and into our inland spots, 79 in Riverside, Laguna Beach at 68, Temecula 72, and as we head over to the Grapevine, we are in the 70s along the 5 right there. 83 earlier today in downtown, average is 83, so we were right there, and over the next 24 hours, expecting 60s, 70s, and 80s by the afternoon, upper 80s for a change, 87 for downtown, Santa Monica 77, Palmdale 98, Riverside 101, and Woodland Hills flirting with the triple digits, getting up to 99 degrees by tomorrow. So as high pressure continues to build into Southern California, we're going to continue to see those warmer temperatures. Warmer tomorrow, warm on Friday as well. Keeping it warm for now, there is some change on the way. You'll see right here, there's that ridge just building over us, and high pressure creating sinking air in the forecast. What does that mean? Well, it's clearing everything out of the forecast. We're not looking at, the onshore flow. We're not looking at that fog. We're actually looking at offshore conditions, and that's keeping us warm, dry, and clear at least over the next couple of days. Your 5-day forecast showing you just that for the basin in Orange County. Upper 80s turning to the low 80s by your Saturday. By your Sunday, a few more clouds in the forecast and shedding a few more degrees as well. As we get a look at the coast, upper 70s turning to low 70s by next week for the first day of fall. We're still keeping temperatures warm at the coast, and then we're cooling down nicely as we head into Sunday and as we head into Monday as well. And as we take you to our inland spots for the valleys in the Inland Empire, flirting with the triple digits, possibly getting there for a few spots. And then by Saturday, plenty of sunshine, but a little cooler, and temperatures continuing to cool as we head into the first week of fall. Lena and Sylvia, back to you. And we've got more warming to do before we head into the first day of fall. We'll have that full forecast coming right up. There, so it's fire meets tornado, and that's something that we actually get in wildfires here at home. Not to that extent, but we do have fire weather within a fire. So we do see some of that rotating motion. So pretty cool video there. Not seeing anything like that, thankfully, here at home at the moment. We're just looking at clear skies and mild conditions. 72 degrees, that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. You're going to see right here on radar, nice and clear, keeping things that way, at least for the next couple of days. Wind-wise, we're pretty calm right now, and temperature-wise, pretty mild. 69 in Downey, 77 in Valencia. Same thing goes for Palmdale, Malibu 66, and Laguna Beach at 67. Earlier today, we were right at average for downtown, and as we head into tomorrow, that won't be the case. We're actually warming it up a few degrees as we head into tomorrow afternoon, getting up to about 87 degrees, even looking at 70s in the morning. Santa Monica 77, Anaheim 95, Riverside 101, and Woodland Hills we're getting up to 99. So we're flirting with the triple digits, but yes, we are getting there for some of our inland spots as well. High pressure is going to continue to build over Southern California over the next couple of days. You'll see that ridge forming over us, and with that we will continue to see the warm and sunny weather. So warming up for now, just for the next couple of days, but as we head into the first day of fall, a appropriately. We're cooling down, and by Sunday, we're cooling down even more so into Monday. So for the Basin and Orange County, upper 80s as we head into Friday. We're looking at clear conditions, which is great because we do have Deborah flying overhead, so we won't see any cloud cover. So that's great news for us. And then by Saturday, again, a little cooler just in time for fall. Sunday and Monday continuing to cool down. Looking forward into next week, we could warm up again, but not quite as warm as what we're dealing with right now. For the coast, upper 70s, keeping things that way through your Friday and Saturday, and cooling down a bit as we head into your Sunday and your Monday. And for the valleys in the Inland Empire, flirting with the triple digits, and actually looks like a lot of spots maybe potentially even getting to the century mark in the IE. Plenty of sunshine still by Saturday, a little cooler, and continuing to cool into your Sunday and into your Monday. Rick and Sharon, back to you.